is very important that. That's why till today, only at the time of remand it is taken. It was submitted that the presence on the screen and presence on the screen of the recording of the evidence by video conference was not contemplated by the parliament at the time of the drafting and amending the report. It was submitted that when the legislature intended to permit video conferencing, it is expressly provided for it, as is evident from the ordinance passed by the state of Andhra Pradesh in December 2000, permitting to use of the video conferencing under section 167 to Criminal Procedure Code in a remand application. That is very important. Till that time, it is considered at the time of only the remand application as amended by the Andhra Pradesh state. It is pointed out that the similar amendment is being considered in the Maharashtra. It is submitted that the section 273 is analogous to confrontation clause set with the amendment to US Constitution. It is submitted that the court in USA have held that the video conferencing does not satisfy the requirement of the confrontation clause. The argument found in favor of the High Court. The High Court has relied on the judgment of the various High Court which have held that Section 273 is a mandatory and the evidence must be recorded in the presence of the accused. To this extent, no fault can be found with the judgment of the High Court. You know that each and every section 205, 270, all sections they said in the absence of the accused or in the when the accused has granted the permission or given the exemptions. But what kind of the prosecutor when the prosecutor is conducting the video conferencing there? Only the provisions are whatever the definition are written in the books. ते फक्त आरोपीला लक्षात ठेवूनच लिहिलेले. The High Court has considered the courts for foreign countries, including countries in the USA or done. The High Court then based its decision on the meaning of the term physical presence in the court. We are unable to agree with this. We have to consider whether the evidence can be led by the video conferencing on the provision of the Criminal Procedure Code and the Indian Evidence Act. Therefore, what has been taken by the court in other countries is irrelevant. However, it may only be mentioned that the Supreme Court of USA in the case of Malian versus Santa has held that recording of evidence by video conferencing was not a violation of Sixth Amendment confrontation clause. Considering the question of the basic of the criminal procedure, we are of the view that High Court has failed to record the section 273 properly. One does not have to consider the dictionary meaning when the plain reading of the provision brings out what was intended in section 273 read as follows. That what is the section 273 as mentioned? That section 273 evidence to be taken in presence of the accused. Yes, of course, each and every section is in the presence of the accused or their pleaders are present in the court, except as otherwise expressly provided all evidence taken in the course of the trial or the proceeding shall be taken in the presence of the accused or when the personal attendance is dispensed with the presence of his pleader. Explanation in these sections, accused includes a person in a relation to whom any proceedings under chapter 8 has been commended under this code. Thus, the section 273 provides for this suggestion from the personal attendance. In such a case, evidence can be recorded in the presence of the pleader. The presence of the pleader is thus deemed to be the presence of the accused. The section 273 contemplates constructive presence. This shows that the actual physical presence is not must. This indicates that the term presence as used in section is not used in the sense of actual physical presence. A plain reading of section 273 does not restrict the meaning sought to be placed by the respondent on the word presence. One must also take a note of definition of the term evidence as defined in the Evidence Act. As I started my submission, I previously mentioned that what is the evidence? That evidence means and includes all statement which the court permits or requires to be made before it by the witnesses in a relation to matters of the fact under inquiries. Such a statement are called oral evidence or document include electronic record produced by the inspection of the court or such a document are called by documentary evidence. Thus, evidence can be both oral and documentary and electronic records can be produced as evidence. This means that the evidence even in the criminal matter can also be by way of electronic record. This would thus include the video conferencing. No need to set out the approach which the court must adopt in deciding such a question. It was the remembers that the first duty of the court is to do the justice as has been held by this court. In the case of Sri Krishna Gop versus State of Maharashtra, court must endorse to find the truth. It has been held that there would be a failure of justice not only by an unjust conviction, but also by the acquittal of the guilt of the unjust failure to produce available evidence. Of course, the right of the accused had to be kept in mind and safeguarded, but they should not be overemphasized to the extent of forgetting that the victims also have the right, because it is the prosecutor's duty whenever they are filing the application where to must uh, um, convince to the court that victim or the complainant has filed the matter, and she is the she victim has the right of the justice. That not only because every time the advocate and their accused, their advocates, they are saying that he is suffering, he has got the bail and he is suffering so and so month from the court, and he has produced a court and he got the bail. That but whatever the duty of the prosecutor, till the time you are not getting the retirement, you have to take the side of the victim or the complainant stand. It must also be remembered that the criminal procedure ongoing statutes, the principle of interpreting and ongoing statutes have been very succinctly set out by the leading jurist friends. Anymore in the statutory interpretations, yes, it is presumed the parliament intended to go to apply an ongoing acts on construction that continuously updates its wording to allow for changes since the act was initially framed, while it is remain in law. It has to be treated as always speaking the meaning that is speak application of the day. In constructing on ongoing acts, the interpreter is to be presumed that the parliament intended to act to be applied at the future time in such a way as to give effect to the original intention. According to its interpreter is to make allowances to any relevant changes that have to occur since the acts passing in the law, social condition, technology, meaning of the words, and other measures. That today's construction involves the supposition that the parliament was categorizing long ago to state the affairs that did not then exist in no argument against the construction. Parliament in the wording of enactment is expected anticipated development. Drafted would be post future and follows the wording. In the said judgment, again in the paragraph it is mentioned that the principles have also been applied in the court while considering the analogies provision of criminal procedure code. In the case, the question was whether the accused needs to be the physically present in the court to answer the question put to him by the court while recording his statement under section 313 to be remembered that under section 313 the words are for the purpose of enabling the accused personally to explain. The term personally, if given to the strict or restrictive interpretation, would means that the accused had to be physically present in the court. But in the fact of minority judgment in the case so whole, it has, however, been held by the majority that the section had to consider the light and revolutionary changes in the technology, communication, transmission, market improvement, and facilities to legal the contrary. It was held by the majority that it was not necessary that in all cases the accused must answer the personally remaining present in the court. At this stage, we must deal with the submission made by the Dr. Sundaram. It was submitted that the video conferencing could not be allowed as the right of the accused under Article 21 of the Constitution of India, cannot be subject to the procedure involving virtual reality. Such an argument distress ignorance of the concept of virtual reading and also for the video conferencing virtuals. Reality in the state where the one is made feel, hear, or imagine what does not really exist. By virtual reality, one can made to feel the cold when one is sitting in the hot room. One cannot be made to hear the sound or occasion when one is sitting in the mountain. One can be made imagine that it is taking by a Grand Prix race while one is taking. Video conferencing has nothing to do with the virtual reality. Advance in the science and technology have now so to say shrunk in the world. They now enables the one to see, hear event taking place far away as they are actually taking place. To take an example, today one does not need to go to the South Africa to watch the World Cup match. One can watch the game live as it is going on the TV. If a person is sitting in the stadium and watching the match is being played as his slight presence, and she is the presence of the player. When the person is sitting in his own room watching the TV, it cannot be said that he is he is in presence of the player. But at the same time, in the broad sense, it cannot be said that the match is being played in the presence. Both the person sitting in the stadium and the person drawing in the room are watching what is actual happening as it is happening. This is not a virtual reality; it is actual reality. One is actually seeing and hearing what is happening. Video conferencing is an advance in the science and technology which permits one to see, hear, and talk with someone far away. with the same facility as if he is present before you. That is in your presence. In fact, she is present before you on a screen. Except for touching, one can see, hear, observe if the party is in the same room. In a video conferencing, both parties are in the presence each other. The submissions of the respondent counsel are akin to an argument that the person seeing through uh, binocular or telescope is not actually seeing what is happening. It is a key submitting that the person seeing through binocular or telescope is not a presence in the person observing that. It is clear that as long as the accused or his pleader are present when the evidence is recorded by video conference, that evidence is being recorded in the presence of the accused and would thus fully meet the requirement of section 270. Criminal procedure or recording of such a evidence would be as per procedure established by law. Video conferencing also satisfies object of providing section 273 that evidence be recorded in the presence of the accused. The accused, his pleader, can see the witness as clearly as the witness was actually sitting before. In fact, the accused may be able to see witness better than he may be see able. So, if he was sitting in the crowded room, they can observe his or her demeanor. In fact, the facility to play back when even better observation of demeanor. They can hear the deposition of the witness. Accused would be able to instruct the his pleader immediately, and thus the cross-examination of the witness is effective. If no better, the facility to play back, but due to add advantage by cross-examining the witness can be confronted with the document or other materials. Statement in the same manner as if she was in the court. All these objects would be fully met when the statement in the manner when the evidence is recorded by video conference. There's no prejudice or whatsoever nature. It is caused to the accused, of course, set out herein after. Evidence by video conferencing has to be same condition. Reliance was placed in section 274, 275 criminal procedure code requires that evidence be taken down in a writing by the magistrate himself, by his dictation in the open court. Same I have mentioned in my case that the court has not done the recording whatever is going on. They have done that as if the Bausab will write down and whatever on the screen the complainant is mentioned that. The dictation is in the open court was submitted that a video conference would have to take place in the studio of BSNL. It was submitted that this word violate the right of the accused to have the evidence recorded by magistrate or under this dictation in the open court. The advancement of the science and technology is such that now it is possible to set up the video conferencing equipment in the court itself. In that case, evidence would be recorded by magistrate or under this dictation in the open court. If that is done, then the requirement of these sections would be fully met. To this method, there is, however, a drawback as the witness is now in the court. There may be a difficulty if the commits the contempt of court of perjury. Whatever I have submitted that in my case that every time I got the from the district judge and the honorable from the high court, perjury while nako madam, you whatever the trial you conduct smoothly and peacefully, but perjury while nako. The same thing question raises in the Desai's case. The contempt of court or a perjury himself, and it is immediately noticed that he has prejudiced himself. Therefore, as a matter of the prudence, evidence by video conferencing in the open court should be only if the witness is in the country which has the extradition treaty with India and under whose laws the contempt of court or perjury are also punishable. When attendance of witness may be dispensed with and in the commission of the issue. Section 284, what says that whoever in the course of an inquiry, trial, or proceeding under this code, it appears to the court or the magistrate examining of the witness is necessary for the ends of justice, that attendance of such a witness cannot be procured without the amount of delay, expenses, or inconvenience which under circumstances of the case would be unreasonable. The court or the magistrate may dismiss with such attendance, may issue a commission for examination of witness in accordance with the provision of this chapter, provided that the where the examination of the president or the vice president of India or the governor or the state or administrator, union territory as a witness is necessary for ends of justice, the commission shall be issued for examination of such a witness. The court may, when issuing commission for examination of witness for the prosecution, direct that such amount as the court consider reasonable to meet the expenses of the accused, including the pleader fees, be paid by the prosecution. Very necessary whenever the prosecutor is filing for the video conferencing, whether the court is having the free of cost the video conferencing facility, the prosecutor must consider who has to bear the cost. It is a duty of the prosecutor when the moment he or she has filed the application, moved the application, the status has to be clear that who has to bear the cost of this video conference. If the witness is within the territory to which the code extends, the commission shall be directed to the chief metropolitan magistrate or chief judicial magistrate, as the case may be, within whose local jurisdiction the witness is to be found. If the witness is in India but in the state or area which this code does not extend, the commission shall directly to such a court or officer as the central government may by notification specify on behalf. If the witness is in the country or place outside India and the arrangement has to be made by the central government with the government of such a country or place by taking the evidence. Witness in a relation to the criminal matter, the commission shall be issued in such a form, directed to such a court or officer, and sent to such an authority for transmission. The central government may by notification prescribe in this behalf. Thus, in case where the witness is necessary for ends of justice, attendance of such a witness cannot be procured without an amount of delay, expenses, or inconvenience, which under the circumstances of the case would be unreasonable. The court may dispense with such attendance and issue the commission for examination of witness. As indicated earlier, Dr. Greenberg has refused to come to India to give evidence. His evidence appears to be necessary for ends of justice. Court in India cannot procure his attendance. Even otherwise, to procure attendance witness from far our country like USA would generally involve delay, expenses, or inconvenience. In such a case, a commission would be issued for recording evidence. Normally, a commission would involve recording evidence at the place where the witness is. However, advancement in science and technology has now made it is possible to record such evidence by way of video conferencing. In towns, cities where the city court is, thus in the case where the attendance of witness cannot be procured without an amount of delay, expenses, or inconvenience, the court cannot consider issuing commission to record
Madam,
the evidence.
Madam, sorry to interrupt. Shingada sir has raised his hand twice, thrice. He want to ask or add something. Sir, please.
हाँ
Yes, yes.
हाँ
Yes,
madam, me
Yes.
I would suggest that you need not read the whole script of the judgment
Okay, okay.
because
Yes, yes.
the script is not before the other participants.
Okay, okay, okay. I am forwarding on the webinar group
हाँ
also.
you may हाँ आप उसकी जो जिस्ट है ना उसकी जिस्ट
Yes, yes.
बताइए ताकि आप
Yes,
लोगों से डायलॉग कर सकोगी. इसमें
Okay,
क्या
okay.
हो रहा है कि आप पढ़ रही है मगर
yes.
पढ़ने के लिए लोगों के पास कुछ नहीं है
Okay,
ना.
okay, sir.
तो
नहीं, sir.
फिर वो इंटरेस्ट लूज करते जाएंगे. एक तो वीडियो ऑफ है उनके वो
Yes, yes.
हमें पता नहीं कि वो बैठे भी है
एक्चुअली
कि
सर
चले
आज
जाएंगे.
पावर फेल्यूर था मेरे जो बैकअप करके रखा, नहीं तो मैं पहले ग्रुप में ये सब फॉरवर्ड करने वाली थी मेरे पॉइंट्स एंड जजमेंट्स सर. बट बिकॉज़ ऑफ
नहीं
पावर
ठीक है ना,
फेल्यूर
नहीं भी किया तो कोई वादा नहीं है.
यस यस
नहीं पूरा जजमेंट पढ़ने से क्या लोग कनेक्ट नहीं होंगे.
जी 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 सर.
उसका इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट जो है जिस्ट है
ओके
आपको उसका कौन से पार्ट का उपयोग हुआ वो बताएंगे तो ज्यादा लोगों का इंटरेस्ट बना रहेगा उसमें. यस 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 कैरी ऑन.
ओके थैंक यू सिंगाड़ा सर.
Madam, I have to add.
Yes.
Further 10 or 20 minutes are only remaining.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Just I'm finishing, no problem.
Yes, madam. Thank you.
Moreover, I have completed on the video conferencing and whatever the experience I got in 2004 by attending the Meta 684 2004. Because appeal that time I have filed whatever the status of the appeal, I don't know. And whatever the successfully video conferencing I have done that time, whatever the problem arises that time, and because after the coronavirus, when we will resume the court, these things will come in front of the prosecutor. So it is my prayer to the prosecutor, first go through the brief, then study the brief and go through the summons report, and after confirmation with the duty, the court duty who is doing the service of the summons, then you issue the application and clear your position. What is the necessary and knowing application for video conferencing, and why the witness or the victims are unable to come into the court. And moreover, if it is possible, complete in the same day. Don't do that. आज चीफ संपलेला समोरच्या वकिलांनी सांगले नाही मॅडम उद्या आपण क्रॉस करू, इट विल हार्म यू. कारण नेहमी कोर्टात असल्यानंतर विटनेस यू कॅन डू दॅट, पण व्हिडिओ कॉन्फरन्सिंग असल्यानंतर तुम्हाला ते रूम मिळणार नाहीये, कनेक्शन होणार नाहीये, विटनेसेस तिथे असणार नाही, आणि तुम्हाला ज्या विटनेसने यायला सांगितले मी कोर्टात येणार नाही, व्हिडिओ कॉन्फरन्स थ्रू तुम्ही कम्प्लीट करतात. नेक्स्ट टाइम ते हजर नसल्यास अनलेस अँड तुम्हाला कोर्टाजवळ सांगावं लागेल डोंट डिक्लाइन देअर टेस्टिमनी जे झालेली आहे. It is my humble prayer. First go through the brief, study it, then move the application. कारण आता करोना व्हायरस झाल्यानंतर आय थिंक everybody will come to know that video conferencingचा महत्व काय आहे टेक्नॉलॉजीचा. So thank you whoever listened me, and thank you the seniors who supported me and patiently listened.
Thank you, madam. You were
Thank you,
delivered
madam.
a awesome speech, and with practical approach, you had talked to us. Shingada sir, I would request you.
येस, बत्तेजा मॅडमच्या बाबत माझं एक इम्प्रेशन आहे की त्या लढवय्या आहेत पहिल्यापासूनच, जिद्दी आहेत आणि जिद्द पूर्ण करण्यासाठी त्या कुठल्याही म्हणजे असं स्वतःला मर्यादित कधीही त्या ठेवत नाही. मंत्रालयापर्यंत, हायकोर्टापर्यंत पर्सनली जायचं वगैरे वगैरे, आणि त्या जिद्दी आहेत. आणि बघा, त्यांच्या जिद्दीमुळे की ज्या वेळेला कुठलेही नॉर्म्स तसे बघायला गेलो तर व्हिडिओ कॉन्फरन्सिंग बाबत कुठलेही नॉर्म्स स्ट्रेट आउट नव्हते तसे, पण केवळ ते एक जजमेंट त्यांना अवेलेबल झालं आणि त्याच्या आधारे बघा की त्यांनी तो लढा जो आहे तो पूर्णत्वापर्यंत त्या घेऊन जाऊ शकल्या. तर त्यांची ही जी जिद्द आहे ती वाखाणण्याजोगी आहे, आणि प्रॉसिक्युटर हा जिद्दी असलाच पाहिजे. अनेक वेळा आपण समक्ष ज्यावेळेस भेटलो त्यावेळेस आपली ही चर्चा झाली आहे की प्रॉसिक्युटर कधीही गलित गात्र होता कामा नाही. त्याचे जर हातपाय गळून गेले तो फिर मामला खतम हो जाता है. तर आता समजा की खूप गंगेत खूप पाणी वाहून गेलंय. काल परवा आपण बऱ्याच ग्रुपवर आपण ते रूल्स बघितले. दिल्ली हायकोर्टाने व्हिडिओ कॉन्फरन्सिंगवर ट्रायल कंडक्ट करण्याचे रूल्स फ्रेम केले आणि ते पब्लिश पण झाले. त्यावेळेला व्हिडिओ कॉन्फरन्सिंग म्हणजे व्हिडिओ कॉन्फरन्सिंग अलाव करणं म्हणजे कोणावर तरी मेहरबानी करणं, हा जो ऍटिट्यूड त्यावेळेला होता तो आता जवळजवळ दूर झालेला आहे. थोडाफार राहिला असेल तर मॅडम म्हणाल्या त्याप्रमाणे आता या कोरोनाच्या कृपेने ते संपून जाणार आहे. इट इज द राईट ऑफ द पार्टी टू गिव्ह द एव्हिडन्स, है ना. अदरवाईज पण एक्झामिनेशन ऑन कमिशनच्या तरतुदी होत्याच, त्या व्यक्तीच्या घरापर्यंत जाऊन पुरावा घेणे. शेवटी न्याय करायचा आहे ना, न्याय करायचा आहे. ती कुठली लखुबाई पाठकची केस होती, ते पण अमेरिकेतच होते. पी.व्ही. नरसिंहराव, एक्स प्राईम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया, वॉज अक्यूज. ही पण खूप फेमस केस आहे. त्यात पण व्हिडिओ कॉन्फरन्सिंगनेच त्यांनी साक्ष दिली होती. आता फक्त काही मुद्दे जे आपल्याला क्लिअर असले पाहिजे म्हणून बोलू ना वर्मा साहेब.
हा, येस 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 येस.
हा, मिलिंदजी बोलू ना. हा, येस.
हो, प्रश्नच नाही बोलायचं. तुम्हाला तुम्ही सांगा, तुम्ही गाईड करा. तुमचं गायडन्स फार महत्वाचं आहे. यू जस्ट गाईड सर,
कारण की
बोला सर, बोला.
तर हे बघा की आता आपल्याला त्यावेळेला त्यांना हायकोर्टाला किंवा डिस्ट्रिक्ट जज साहेबांना किंवा लॉ अँड ज्युडिशरी वाल्यांना परजुरी बाबत एवढा भाग का वाटला असावा हे आपल्याला माहिती नाही. खरी आता परिस्थिती अशीच मानली पाहिजे की द पर्सन इज प्रेझेंट बिफोर द कोर्ट, नॉट फिजिकली बट व्हर्च्युअली. इफ द पर्सन इज लायबल फॉर परजुरी, लेट हिम बी. तो परजुरी करणार नाही याचा भाग आपण का बाळगावा? आपल्याला जो पुरावा आवश्यक वाटणार असेल न्याय होण्यासाठी तो आपण लीड केलाच पाहिजे. अदरवाईज आपण त्याचं काय उत्तर देणार की व्हाय यू डिड नॉट लीड दिस इम्पॉर्टंट पीस ऑफ एव्हिडन्स? काय उत्तर देणार? परजुरी होऊ नये म्हणून. तर आता परिस्थिती बदललेली आहे. त्यावेळेला काय